Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Everyday Farmers Conference, all about getting started with small ruminants, which are sheep and goats. I am your host, Delaney Drake from You and Me Homestead, and I'm so excited to have you guys join me for day 2 of the conference. We had an amazing day yesterday. It was so full of great information for people who are really starting out. If you guys are just hopping in today, Saturday, make sure you check out Friday if you're brand new to small ruminants because it is chock full of so much information and really good stuff for you guys. Today is all about dairy mostly. It's kind of that's kind of the result of what the beginning talks about. So how I can explain it is we kind of talk about the life cycle of our sheep and our goats, which are talking about breeding them and when they have their babies and then growing their babies out and then what do we do with their milk, whether you use it for just feeding babies, bottle babies that had to be taken from mom or mom didn't make it, or for whatever reason you ended up having to milk your animal in order to feed their offspring, or you are actually using your milk to make products, whether it's soap um, or actual food products like cheese. So that's kind of today. That's kind of the journey that we're taking today. And I'm so excited. I've got some amazing speakers. I've learned so much. Our personal journey is that we are doing dairy sheep. And this is our first year lambing and having babies and milking. And so it was such a fun day for me to interview all these people and to really absorb all this information about what's the best practices for that kind of aspect of farming or having livestock. It was just really, really great information. A lot of things I learned that I didn't do correctly that I'm trying to make up for. And so if you guys are hopping on here, I'm so excited for you guys to learn and absorb. Try to take notes if you can, because I'm telling you there is so much information in here that unless you take notes, you're going to miss a or forget something. So if you can, please take notes. If not, the recording will be up so you can come back and watch it later and make your notes then. But I'm so excited to have you guys here. If you guys have any questions or you just want to be part of the conversation and the fun and learning and being a part of this community, you can head on over to the Everyday Farmers Conference Facebook group, or you can leave comments down below in the YouTube comments. They're a little harder to track, which is why I have made the Facebook group. There's a lot more opportunity for people to talk to each other too, more than it is in the Facebook comments. So if you have the opportunity and you have Facebook, please head over to that group, introduce yourselves, say hello, maybe talk a little bit about where you are in your journey, and just get involved. I'm going to have some questions and maybe some games or just some ways for us to get talking about ruminants and about us as farmers, because the conference is Everyday Farmers. It is all of us. So I definitely want you guys to be able to share your stories and ask your questions if you have them. We are all learning, even the people who've been doing it for 10 plus years. Every day is a learning experience, and no one has seen it all. Be open and be willing to know that you don't know everything, and be willing to share and talk with everybody. These conversations and the discussions that we had are absolutely fantastic. I've loved talking with all of my speakers, but all of their talks are really just one person's perspective, which is great, but everybody is going to have a different experience. So the Facebook group is for us to interact and chat and just have more of a live interaction aspect of it, and the discussions are just for viewing and to really absorb some of the questions and the talks and the chats there. So I am so excited for today. I hope you guys are too. And I will stop talking and let us get into it, because if you guys are as excited as I am, I just know you're thinking she needs to stop and we need to get into this. So I'm going to stop and get started.